When you think of ultimate luxury, timeless elegance, and unmatched craftsmanship, one name stands out, Hermès. But this iconic fashion house didn't begin with handbags or silk scarves. In fact, the story of Hermès starts in 1837 with something much more practical: horse saddles. Thierry Hermès, a Frenchman of German descent, founded the company in Paris as a harness workshop for noblemen. At the time, horse-drawn carriages were the main mode of transportation for the upper class, and Thierry was determined to make the finest leather harnesses in all of Europe. His focus was simple but powerful: quality, functionality, and craftsmanship. Over time, Thierry's workshop became known for producing some of the best saddles and harnesses in France. His clients were royalty, aristocrats, and anyone who demanded the very best. But what really made Hermès special was its obsession with detail. Every piece of leather was hand-stitched. Every design was both elegant and durable. This commitment to excellence became the foundation of the brand's reputation. As transportation evolved and automobiles replaced horses, Hermès had to adapt. Thierry's son, Charles-Émile Hermès, took over the business and began expanding the product line. In the early 20th century, Hermès started producing leather bags, including a design meant to carry saddles. These bags were practical, beautiful, and designed with the same precision as their horse gear. But the real transformation came in the 1920s and 1930s, when Hermès introduced its first handbags and accessories aimed at fashion-forward customers. One of the most famous products from this time was the sac à dépêche, which later became known as the Kelly bag, named after actress and Princess of Monaco, Grace Kelly. This bag became a global fashion icon, stylish, elegant, and hard to get, which only added to its appeal. In the 1930s, Hermès also introduced its now legendary silk scarves. These weren't just fashion accessories, they were miniature works of art. Each scarf was made with the finest silk and printed using incredibly detailed designs, often inspired by nature, history, or equestrian themes. It took up to 18 months to produce a single scarf from concept to final product. As Hermès expanded, it never rushed to follow trends. That was the secret. While other fashion houses chased what was hot, Hermès focused on what was timeless. Under the leadership of later generations, including Jean-Louis Dumas in the 1970s, the brand began to modernize carefully, introducing ready-to-wear collections, watches, fragrances, and eventually its most desired product, the Birkin bag. The Birkin story is famous. In 1984, actress Jane Birkin was on a flight with Jean-Louis Dumas, then CEO of Hermès. She mentioned how hard it was to find a stylish, functional bag for young mothers. Dumas listened and sketched a design on an airplane's sick bag. That sketch became the Birkin, a handbag that would go on to define luxury for decades. What's unique about Hermès is how it combines exclusivity with tradition. A Birkin bag, for example, can cost tens of thousands of dollars. But it's not just the price that makes it special. It's the waiting list, the craftsmanship, the fact that each bag is handmade by a single artisan with perfect attention to detail. Owning a Birkin isn't just about money, it's about status, patience, and appreciation for craft. Today, Hermès is still family-owned, still rooted in craftsmanship, and still producing everything with an artisan's care. Unlike many fashion brands that outsource production, Hermès continues to manufacture its products in France, often using techniques that haven't changed in over a century. It's not just a brand, it's a philosophy. Whether it's a scarf, a saddle, or a handbag, Hermès believes that luxury means something made to last, a product that tells a story. And maybe that's why Hermès has remained relevant for over 180 years. In a world of fast fashion and digital trends, Hermès represents something rare: permanence. The journey from saddles to runways, from workshops to red carpets is a story of evolution without compromise. A story about family, tradition, and an unwavering belief that the best things in life are made, not rushed. And that's the timeless legacy of Hermès.